times though.
Yeah, that's my thing.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
It's for a look, right?
Yeah, I'm just aspiring to be Beyonce one day.
Never gonna stop until it's broken. Never gonna stop until it's broken. How long till we learn? Dancing is dangerous. How long till we find the devil inside of us? High is too low.
Was there something that inspired you in particular for this new album, for Matter?
What inspired me, I think, with Matter was, it wasn't like a specific thing, like I was like, oh, this is how the album's going to be, but, you know, just when I was writing all the tracks and coming up with stuff, you know, as more and more of the ideas started to emerge, it just became apparent to me that what I was doing was a little more kind of, for want of a better word, brave, in a sense. You know, I feel like the first record, like you said, it's like more kind of tropical, dreamy, has a sort of Balearic thing to it. But I think, you know, a lot of other bands that were doing a very similar things started to like emerge in the scene, you know? And I think I always have this thing where I feel like I need to do something like a little bit different. Not just because, not as a reaction always, but just like also for myself to progress in some kind of way. And so, you know, I was coming up with loads of ideas. I came up with loads more kind of tropical-ish ideas, but I tended to go with things that felt like I hadn't done on the first record, you know? And so those ideas tended to be the things that were a little bit more, that felt a bit more like I was like really singing, you know, kind of, because I think I was listening to a lot more like Michael Jackson and Prince and stuff, and on those records, those guys are just like really singing out, you know? And I was really inspired by that idea, also because, you know, when the first album was being made, we weren't touring as much, and after it was released, like, we toured so much, and I feel like I really came into my own as a live performer, and on stage, I'm just, like, singing to the audience, and so that, I think, really came through in the music that we were making as well. Yeah, so I think it's definitely a braver album. It's, like, it's not as restrained as the first album, you know, for better or worse. I know some people really prefer the restrained approach, but with this one, it just felt like we needed to just put it all out there and just not be afraid of what people say or think or whatever.